Like, when you've done nothing?
Well, Georgia law states that even though you're unemployed, you would pay anywhere between $260 and $300, but we're asking for $5,000.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. You got a lawyer, you wasting all our time, because you ain't getting $5,000 from me. Just when it's time for me to see my daughter Cosby, man, I'm out.
Oh, hold on, D. How about you have a seat here? Let me make sure you understand the reason we gonna get that $5,000 a month. Okay, you are the kingpin of the hood. You done killed so many people with your lifestyle. You're the drug man. Let me let you understand something. If you ever want to see your daughter again, meet me in court. Because at the end of the day, I'll go to the ends of the court to make sure that you never see your daughter again.
What's she talking about, man? What is he talking about? What you mean, if I ever want to see my daughter again?
What are you trying to get
you had to fix your words, man. What you talking about?
What I'm trying to get you to understand, Mr. D, is that by law,
bit of a sloppy track here at Soldier Field. Still getting some of the wraparound rain bands of a low-pressure system that's hovered over Chicago the last couple of days. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Chicago Bears. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I can't go in front of the judge. I know I'm a felon. I know my lifestyle. And it's sad that this is what it came to. $5,000. $5,000.
So, D, we're going to schedule our first appointment.
And they'll start the drive to the ground with Johnson.
And
he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
And he edges forward, only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. The Bears in 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Still going. Touchdown, Chicago! His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the TD, here's Carpenter on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. You look at this Bears defense. They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up. We'll soon find out.
First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. Counter play, here's Gibbs. Oh, look at the juke. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 right at the 40. Another run for Gibbs here. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Lions are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. They juked him. Jukes by again. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. He's off to a great start here in this first quarter. It seems like this defense is probably going to have trouble containing him.
I would agree with that. I love the observation. And here's the thing. Their game plan coming to fruition. You knew that they came in thinking that they could run it, and now they're proving that they can and doing it in a big way.
On first down, Whitley. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now, this defense for the Lions, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Fields now to throw. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. Now a handoff running through the middle. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Running from the gun, Johnson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. Now Fields on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And his kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Murray going to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down. And that's exactly what he did.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. To throw is Murray. He finds his man complete. It's Gomez. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. That's quite a spot there for his 1st carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that 1st. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Oh, some strong running. Fighting through, and he's got space. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On 2nd down, Whitley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Angel.
Here's Fields. And that is incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
He finds his man complete. It's Gomez. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
In motion left goes a tight end. Now Murray. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Play action. Now it's Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gomez. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Throwing again, Murray. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. 1 second, all that remains. Looking deep here for Chase. It's caught inside the 25. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
A final shot before the break. Fields. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This fielded right at the goal line. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
At their own 7-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Murray's throw taken in by Thornton. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Murray now to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Johnson on the return. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Bears take over.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense him saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
They'll try the left side. Whitley. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 96 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for Chicago.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go, son.
They'll try the left side. Whitley. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. On play action. Fields. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, his struggles continue. Open targets, and he keeps missing them, pressing way too much. He may have a big arm, but until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue to struggle.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. Here's Fields. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard-to-gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 135 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and that will come the offense as they take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive. And in a relative... It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there for Chicago. 42 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Fields. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
Johnson will score. Touchdown, Chicago. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1 yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the TD, here's Carpenter on to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. They haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving him. Right? It's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
That will throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
Tyreek Stevenson in on the stop. The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Oh, a design run for their wideout. Oh, good move. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up into great success.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now Murray off play action. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
And that is going to be wide to the right and no good. But penalty flag shower in. And I think this is going to wind up a first down. Now another shot here at the PAT. And this part of the game's been an adventure thus far, but this one is good.
Bears 17.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Johnson now returning. Here comes Johnson on the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's first and 10. to throw. Fields. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Jordan Davis in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Here comes second down. Here's Fields. He'll buy some time right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's third down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Kirby Joseph, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. So second and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Lions first down, and that's the one that should seal a victory. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They looked like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
Okay, so I have seen this all over my For You page. It's a interactive dog toy ball, and Blake is literally, he's a sucker for balls. Pause? Is that a pause? Okay, so apparently all you have to do is press the power. Yeah, okay. Well, I was just calling to check on you. You normally come and see me. I didn't see you today. Yeah, all right. Let me call you back. Okay. Damn. What you doing here?
You know, I so happen to be in the neighborhood that I stop by and check you out. See how your new job is treating you and stuff. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I just had some stuff going on. I just want to be around some positive energy.
Okay. Well, can I get you a drink or something?
No, absolutely. I am absolutely. Yeah. Some water.
Okay.
I like the place though.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. Customers are cool.
1 second, I'm sorry. Yo, D-Rod, what's up, man? Oh, good. Okay, cool. So you talked to the man about the local, about the business. And he dropped it down from 120? All right, cool. So what did he drop it down to? I'm listening to stop money. 100,000, bro. Come on, bro. I don't have $100,000, bro. All right. I figured out.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. I don't be wanting to project my problems onto you like that.
Damien, you know you can always talk to me. What's up?
See, I ain't gonna lie, it's hard right now. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people coming at me from different angles about money and stuff like that. Like, I'm not in the street no more. So I don't have that type of money. I'm not living that type of lifestyle anymore. I just had a meeting with my baby mama and her attorney. She went and got an attorney about child support. They talking about some unreasonable amount of money I need to pay every month. It's just wild. And then, like, I be feeling like in the streets, like I'm getting tried by my people now because I guess because people think I ain't in the streets, I'm soft or something. I don't really know. It's a lot going on, man. And my homeboy, he came to me with a good idea because I've been thinking about doing investment. I mean, I do have a little money saved up. I just need to know where to put it. So he came to me about this restaurant in Midtown, whatever the case. And the owner's selling it. You know what I mean? And, my people think that we could really turn it into something. But he's selling it for $100,000. I ain't got $100,000 right now.
Yeah. I might have an investor for you. But you might not like it.
Okay.
You interested?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll set it up. But you have to promise me that you're going to be open-minded. And you might have to put your pride to the side.
For the sake of business, I can definitely put my pride to the